It's your life, nobody else's. Sorry if you're shaky. Hey, gang! Welcome to my life, where anything is possible and nothing is as it seems. I'm Freedom, and I'll be your host. It is Thursday. I am so lost in time. Thursday, August 27th, 2020. Fix time. Lost. Sure, why not? I left my opening statement where it was because I could expand on that in like two different directions. It's your life, it's nobody else's. So don't think for 1 second that you have to defend, explain, nor excuse your life to anyone else. If you are content in it, if it's working for you at the moment, live it, love it, embrace it, and screw everybody else. But at the same time, if you're not liking it, then change what you can and embrace everything along the way while you're making the changes. But don't let other people make you feel like you have to live or be any different than you are. That's up to you. So I am at the end of my day, kind of ish. I'm on my last run. I'm going to come up about $18, $19 short for my overall day, which is the best I've done so far this week. Not bad, considering I took some downtime to run over to the theater and figure out how I'm dead. I still can't believe I'm playing a corpse again. I'm seriously thinking about getting business cards printed that say Matthew Geist, professional corpse. Yeah. So, I mean, whatever. I had to go over and figure out how they're using my body in their song to get me off the stage and every other freaking thing. Figure out what kind of schedule I'm running. Now, tomorrow, unfortunately, this is going to get me home, I think, a little later than I'd really like, but not terribly late. The problem is I have so much stuff I need to kind of touch base on and groove with and whatever else before 7:30 tomorrow morning, because tomorrow's another crazy day. I have to run the mayor. When I come back from running the mayor, I'll have about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes before I have to be out at the seasonal store to deal with stuff there because I'm going back. But that also means having some more paperwork done before I get there. Also finding my Social Security card. I think I know where it is. And then I have to try to work all day. Saturday work, Sunday work, Monday work, Monday night rehearsal. And we'll see from there. We'll see where the seasonal store can fit me in. It's a weird time because right this minute I need all my money every day. So being off the road to like work there where I won't get a paycheck for another like 2 weeks, 1 to 3 depending on where we are in the pay cycle, and for much less than I'd get being out of it. That's not an easy thing for me right this minute. But once we get past Monday, Tuesday happens, and Tuesday's when all the damage is going to happen one way or the other. It's either going to happen or it's not. It's the same problem I face every change of the month. So far, it hasn't been an actual problem. It's always balanced itself out or resolved itself. Uh, Usually, what happens is the disability check will come a day early, whether it's because it's a weekend or a holiday, or there's always been something, and it's always balanced out. This time I don't have any of those buffers, and the money right this minute is not there, and I'm not sure any of, in fact, less than the amount I need is, wait, more than the amount I need is not there. Did I get that right? So I don't know how that's going to play out, but I keep reminding myself it's okay because I do want to know what happens. Uh, I think I've commented on this before. I've noticed in my years of struggle that with my bank account, some things that I have set up for automatic payments, if they charge and the money's not entirely there, they will run it through hold it as pending till the end of the day. And as long as I have the money in there before the end of the day, there's no fee. But I've also noticed that sometimes things bounce back. The payment is refused. I guess we'll see. I'm curious which one it is because it will possibly make a difference sometime in the future. Like if it bounces back, I think I pay them a fee, but I don't know what happens then with future payments. But that fee would be less than the bank fee, and I end up paying the bank fee because I don't see how I have all the money in there in time. Nonetheless, I'm rambling on. I am doing a 5 gig job, pick up at Home Depot, 5 different deliveries. The pay itself wasn't great because it's supposed to take like an hour and a half and it's a lot of miles, but it was paying something like $22. But that's 5 deliveries, and I needed 3 more to get a bonus $25. So all in all, it's a $47 run, and that's not so bad in an hour and a half. But that will round out my day then, because till I get all of this done, I'm going to be done. And like I said, I have a lot to do. I'm thinking about, TikTok is running a contest, like a day in the work life, and you make a video talking about your work and giving pointers and tips and insight. I don't think they really had in mind this, but I signed myself up for it just in case. Like this is a fine example of balancing things out. Yesterday, I thought in a moment, I had a delivery, industrial building, 2 different entrances on 2 different sides of the building, and there was confusion, and it could have been easily resolved with better notes from the guy who placed the order. And he left notes to try to help out, but they were very confusing to a driver who would have been there many times before. I'm not sure how they'd read to somebody who's never been there. But when I found out what the correct was, I was like, I hope I don't sound like a dick, but if you'd have just said enter off of this road, I'd have known exactly where to go and what to do, instead of driving back and forth from the back of the building to the front of the building to the back of the building. And I was like, I mean, it's whatever, but just for future reference, like that's the kind of note you want to give. It helps the drivers out. Oh, okay. He did actually end up tipping me a little extra. But anyway, that's my time. That's where I'm at. I don't know. Maybe I'll say something later. Maybe I'll say something in the morning. Maybe I'll just quit. I don't frickin' know. Go live the day you dreamed of. Thanks for tuning in wherever you are and whenever you are. Please like, comment, and share. We're on a journey that takes everyone to get there. I still don't know how that GPS works out with this. I can't remember. So, without hesitation, for now and for always, from here in Geistopia, this or somewhere, this is your beloved Rev saying, stay tuned in, fellow travelers, and wishing you peace, love, light, and freakishness, baby.